Every investor, including myself, has at least messed up one time in their investing career. Today, I'll be sharing 3 stocks that I regret buying, explaining where I messed up, and try to give a perspective of where, you guys don't make this mistake as well. Drop a comment of which stock you personally regret buying. And guys, if my voice sounds a little off, I am sick right now, so if I sound a little like Meet Kevin, ignore me.
It's fucking midnight, bro. Every cop asks you. That's every fucking question, man.
Jokes aside, make sure to buy and not do DUI. Also, if you're new to the channel and found that joke funny, make sure to subscribe. I make videos about dividend investing every week. I try to post short content during the week. My name is Ryan. It would mean a lot. Thank you. And of course, roll the intro.
Hello, I like money.
If you're a long-time viewer of the channel, you know what I'm going to say first, which is Tattooed Chef is the first stock that I regret buying. Tattooed Chef is a plant-based food company. It's done incredible recently, down 76% in the last year. This stock was all hyped up by that scumbag Jeremy from Financial Education. I did know the risk while investing into this, but I bought simply because of Jeremy's word. I didn't do any research, so I definitely do blame this one on myself. I listened to other YouTubers like Jeremy, and I just rode the hype train on it. I bought it $22 a share, 2 shares then, and 1 share at $16 a share. Thankfully, I only bought like 3 shares, and I've only lost about $30 on it. This was probably 2 years ago, and I wanted just to invest in a plant-based food company. I didn't know anything about investing back at this time. So I came upon Tattooed Chef on Jeremy's channel. I didn't understand anything about valuation, growth, etc. He just basically explained the bull case in his videos, and I was convinced to buy the next day. Obviously, this is my fault. I'm not blaming it on Jeremy or any of the other YouTubers that pumped it up. Now I have a mighty position of $13 at Tattooed Chef in my portfolio at the moment. I'm holding it and I'll sell it when it eventually goes up because of Wall Street bets. On this stock, I just made the cliche mistake. I didn't do any research and I bought into the hype train. Definitely be sure to not take anybody's advice blindly. Do your own research on stocks. Make sure that the company is strong financially, has a good economic moat, and branding power. The next stock I regret buying is STAG. STAG is an industrial REIT. They basically own warehouses all over America. I bought STAG for a couple reasons, the main one being to get more REIT diversification, but honestly, I think you only need 1 to 2 REITs in your portfolio. Also, STAG pays a monthly dividend, and as a newer investor, I definitely could see where I got kind of caught up in that. I bought STAG at around $40 a share, and that was way overvalued. STAG also, I think, didn't have the best financials. Also, their dividend is not the greatest. They have very little and slow dividend growth and a really high payout ratio. Overall with STAG in this time in my investing journey, I think I was going way too fast. I remember there was a time where I wanted like 50 positions in my portfolio, which is way too much now. I had testified this just to being in a huge bull market at the time and just seeing how every stock would go up. Now I'm fine with like 15 to 20 positions, and I have been trying to consolidate. I don't think STAG is like a bad REIT either, but it just definitely doesn't meet my criteria at the moment. I bought it more just to diversify my portfolio more than it actually being a really good stock to own. Also, I regret not being more patient and diving more deep into the valuation. And the last stock that I regret buying is, of course, Intel, stock ticker INTC. Intel is one of those weird ones because I could actually see where I could still buy back into it. Right now, overall, the entire semiconductor industry is getting beat up right now. So it's hard to tell which of its downfall is actually Intel stock being Intel's company like struggling, or it's just the semiconductor industry being sold off of right now. I first got introduced to Intel when my man Zach from Dividend Data made a video on Intel stock. He made a bullish case on it, and it was in December where every stock was up. So I bought it around $53 a share. Clearly that has not maintained its stock price currently at the moment. They had a really bad earnings report, and they just laid off a couple thousand employees right before next week's earnings. So that kind of tells me that next week might be bad for the Intel stock. Over the last year, Intel is down to 52%. Right now, Intel is in a rebuilding phase. They're making massive reinvestments back into plants. Their dividend actually is pretty good. Their yield right now is 5.4%, obviously, because the stock is down so much. A good payout ratio of about 36%, and a pretty good 5-year growth rate too of 6.26% and 7 years of dividend growth. For the next couple months, I wouldn't expect much dividend growth from Intel. I think I messed up here again by, looking more into the bull case than the bear case. I am proud, and I guess I wouldn't say proud actually. I am happy that I did, know that I would be holding this for the long term, and then there might be some short-term struggles as well. Obviously, you can't predict the future, but with these 3 stocks, I ranked the ones that I most regret first and then least regret at the last. With that said, Intel's earnings will be very interesting next week, and I will be trying to make a short video on the earnings. A big honorable mention that did not make the list today was VF Corp. Thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. Sorry if my voice sounds raspy. It's not fun being sick. I appreciate it. You got to keep the upload streak up, though. There are no breaks on this channel. Thank you for making it to the end. Comment which stocks that you regret buying yourself. Smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and of course, do dividend stocks, not drugs. Buy and don't do DUI. Have a good one.